I thought this season was not as good as last season, but it was a very interesting season. We got to know each other more. We got more members into the group, and this season could have been better, but you know, we'll learn to live with what we have, and I hope next season will be so much better than this.
I think I would have prepared, yeah. Probably could. I never really got the sense of seriousness when I was in like practice. Like I would walk in expecting like to do something, and then we wouldn't, and it just kind of, it didn't really help my work. My work habit outside of practice too. Kind of like, yeah. Could be a little.
It was a good run, but you know, you guys, we can do better. But I'm proud of what we did, and we were close. We say that every year, but I mean,
it was terrible. We need more people.
Well, this season, I think it hasn't been our best, but every one of us tried so hard. In the end, we all got our acts together and did the best we can. I mean, in the end, we had a lot of laughs and a lot of fun, and we really did all that we can.
Like this year, there was a lot more effort from people. I still felt like a lot of people a lot and didn't really care, but in the end, you know, even though we didn't win any single round, I still felt that at least there was some effort. And that we all had a good time. So.
Fun. It's always pretty fun to get up there, to go up there with friends, give it your best shot. Yes, it could have been better. A lot of things could have been better, but we had fun. We had our hardest, we had our best. Of course, there would be improvements for next year. Hopefully this club will go on up and up. And I think there was enough effort put into it, I guess. Like, some of the board members didn't have roles.
it was our first year. I mean, apparently we didn't try as hard as we did last year, but I enjoyed it.
I think we did pretty good, except we were a bit unorganized. We pulled it together.
Like last year it was alright. We actually did work in the meetings, but this year we just like kind of fooled around. We did our own thing. We didn't really like work together as a team, which is a mock trial team. And we didn't really do that. We were just like Sawyer and their person, you know. And then sometimes when like cross-examination, and then the other boys are like, I'm not ready yet. And so we just need to be ready next year. We need to actually work together. We need to coordinate.
Unfortunately, there were 0 wins, but we did come close this year. And extra props to Might Witness, Detective Kenny Shepard, or Dominico, as some of you may know him. He got the award from CRF as the best witness, which is saying something, but his attorney. No, I'm kidding. Good job, Dominic. As for the rest of you guys, very good job. We did come very close sometimes, although it was pretty unfair how they stacked us against Woodbridge.
I know.
But I know you know, Trin. I know too. But hey, we went down with a fight. Definitely with a fight. And next year, as always, next year will be better.
The season. Well, you know, I liked last year's season a lot better, but this year, I liked it too. This is my last year with you guys and everything, you know. But for mock trial, I don't know. I really loved like the case packet this year. I thought it was interesting, and I loved how you guys all just acted the part. I really loved how Christine cried. Like she actually cried, and how Tiffany ended up rushing her like 4-second redirect examination. That was awesome. So all in all, you know, I'm pretty happy. We got actually closer this year to actually winning a round than last year. So that's pretty good for me. Hey, what's up?
Well, Matthew, first of all, he'd be like, "Sup, coach? You ready? All the money, all the cars, okay, all the clothes, all the."
The season was a funny moment. Matthew's closing statement, first round.
Other funny moments was when Mylon knocked that judge out of his own courtroom, and Matthew's speech, of course. Funny.
Christine, I'd like to comment on her, like, you know, like her attitude. She just talks. She's like, oh, excuse me, you know, she's got like the black girl attitude, and she's upset, she's like, oh, I don't know what you're talking about. And she starts crying.
There's too many. Like in each meeting, everyone was cracking up. It was like a family. But in rounds, I have to say, Matthew was like, his last speech was totally like amazing-ish. Like in a totally weird, funny way. Yeah. And also, when Tiffany and Chin came up and she only had about, 10, 12 seconds left, and she squeezed it all in, it was hilarious seeing her just...
Well, we didn't have any fork moments this year, which was disappointing. Sarchin, I see you behind the camera, you're laughing, but yeah, we didn't have any fork moments this year, but we definitely did have a Matthew moment. A lot of you know what I'm talking about. This is to do with cars, women, and money and power. Matthew, you're watching this. Good job. That was a heck of a
funny moments. Oh, definitely when Matthew said to the judge's closing argument, what are all the women, what are all the cars, what are all the money? That made me laugh so hard. And I think that was one of the best parts of, or one of the funniest parts of this Montreal season.
Thank you, Doug. Thank you, Neil. Thank you, Jeff Harrison. You're cool, dude. Thanks for trying really hard to help us out. You know, we aren't like the most intelligent beings on the planet, but some of us gave the effort, and that's what really mattered. And you guys really cared for us and stayed with us till the end, even though we were... If everything goes right, I'll hopefully see you guys next year if this goes right.
I'd really like to thank the coaches for being there and taking their time to help us. Jeff, Anil, thanks for taking the time to come and help you out, to help us out. You know, we really, like, you guys make it fun for us, and at the same time serious, and I really appreciate that. Thanks, guys. Hope you come back and stay with us. Neil, thank you so much for just coaching us these past few years. I mean, you were with us at the beginning, almost the beginning, except for the first year, but that doesn't really matter. But anyway, thank you. Like, you guys are the reason that we're here today, and we learned so much from you guys. And you know, thank you for sacrificing your social lives to hang out with us high schoolers twice a week, and for being with us in the real trial. And you know, if you guys can, we would love it if you guys could, like, you know, coach us next year too, because you guys are really the best, and we love hanging out with you and learning from you.
Because I don't think I would have known what to say without him. Granted, I would have liked a little bit more warning with the formalities of the court, but...
Doug, obviously you worked really hard this season. Even though you were very busy on your other projects, you were able to come to us and we were able to get help from you. So thank you so much for that, Doug. Next is Jeff. Well, Jeff, you came to us many times to help us, even though you were busy yourself. So thank you so much for that. I learned so much more than what I learned from last year thanks to you, so thank you. Hi, Anil. So thank you for what you've done this season. Even though you gave us a lot of harsh comments, I mean, those are comments that you want us to learn from, so I guess they're pretty good. Thank you for showing us mock trial. Thank you for sticking up with us for the last 2 years. Even though you know that we suck, but you still stayed with us. Thank you for that. Thank you for showing up to our mock trial rounds and supporting us there. And if you ran for president, I would have voted for you. So that's it.
Thank you, Anil. Thank you, Jeff, for like coaching us, for being here, participating with us.
Anil, Jeff, Doug, you guys are awesome for donating your time to us.
Thanks to the coaches too, being very supportive.
Thank you, Neil, Doug, and Jeff.
Thank Doug, Anil, and Jeff for coaching us. I I know that we weren't the best team out there, but you guys stuck with us and persevered, and I really appreciate that no matter how much we didn't do.
Thank you, Anil, and thank you, Jeff, for all coming out of your way, even in some times where we didn't even have practice, or when most of us weren't even there. So, you know, I'm really happy you guys can take the time out to come and help us, you know, especially when you're so busy all the time being lawyers, when you could be making money instead, but you're just helping us as high school students, too. I really appreciate it.
Doug. Thank you, Anil. Thank you, Jeff. Doug, and possibly Neil, you remember my rant from last year? Me and Katie. Well, I'm not going to do that this time.
Thanks, guys, for everything. You guys are awesome, and unfortunately, Doug, I'm sorry I couldn't get you the bell. I couldn't find it on the internet. So I found it. Well, yes, I found it. But you have to buy it in bulk. I did not want 100 bells stuck in my room. I'm so sorry.